In this video, we are going over lesson 7.5, increasing, decreasing, and constant intervals. All right, the objective is I will recognize and compare and contrast increasing, decreasing, and constant intervals. And we'll talk about what an interval means in a second. By analyzing the graph of a function. All right, so we're going to be looking at increasing, decreasing, and constant intervals on graphs. Okay, you might be wondering, well, what is an interval? Okay, an interval is a period of time between 2 points of time or events. Okay, and we just watched a video that kind of showed a little bit about that, about what an interval is. And so let's take a look here at example number 1. It says identify where the graph is increasing, decreasing, and constant. All right, and let's take a look at the graph. It looks like the y-axis, the units is speed. Doesn't say what the speed is, like if the units are miles per hour, but let's just assume maybe it's miles per hour. And then along the x-axis, it's time. Okay, so let's take a look here. It looks like at 0, the y-axis right here is, the y-intercept is 20. So when they started recording about the speed, it started at, we'll say if it's miles per hour, 20 miles per hour. So maybe we're talking about a car. And letter A, when you're reading the graph from left to right, it's going down. Okay, the line, the slope is going down. Therefore, interval A is a decreasing interval. Okay, then letter B is this period of time here, this interval. Notice it's down here, the time, okay, is around 7:30, but the speed here, we're down on the x-axis, so we're at 0. The speed is 0, so maybe that's when the car stopped. Here, see this horizontal line right there? Horizontal means the interval is constant. Okay, the speed stays the same, and in this case, the speed stayed 0 for that interval, that period of time. Then our next interval is this line right here, and you'll notice when you're reading the graph from left to right, we're going from here to here, you'll notice the slope, it's going upward. This is an increasing interval. We went from a speed of 0 up to here, which if you notice over here, the speed is at 40 miles an hour. So maybe that's when the car increased its speed. So C, because it's going up, when you're reading from left to right, is an increasing interval. All right, last interval is this right here. Again, it's a completely horizontal line, so that represents a constant interval. In this case, we're at, the speed is 40, so this would maybe be, like we said, if this is talking about a car. Didn't really tell us what the situation is, but let's say we were talking about a car, the speed it was at a constant 40 miles per hour. Okay, because it's a horizontal line. So interval D is a constant interval because it's completely horizontal. Okay. So now what I want you to do is try the Got It number 1 and then watch the video to make sure that you have it correct.